Yes, so one last second guys. ஒரே நிமிஷம் செக் பண்ணிக்கிறேன். வாட்ச் செக். எஸ் வாட்ச் கரெக்டாக இருக்குது. ஸோ நான் அவங்க என்ஜின் ஸோ இன்றைக்கி என்ன பண்ண போகிறோம் கேட்டிங்கன்னா வந்து இன்றைக்கி நம்ம Blacksad அண்டர் த ஸ்கின் அப்படின்ற ஒரு கேம் தான் பண்ண போகிறோம். ஸோ வாங்க ஆரம்பிக்கலாம். ஸோ பார்ட் 4 நான் பண்ணுறது ஸ்க்ரீன் தெரியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இடா ஓகே கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம். ஸோ இந்த கேம் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வந்து ஒரு ஜிம் வந்து நடத்திட்டு இருப்பாங்க. ஜோர்டன் அப்படின்றவங்க வந்து ஒரு ஜிம் நடத்திட்டு இருப்பாங்க. அவனை வந்து ஒருத்தன் வந்து கொலை பண்ணிடுவான். அவன் வந்து யாருன்னு பார்த்தா வந்து பாபியல் நம்மளுக்கு தெரிய வரும். நம்மளுக்கு தெரிய வந்தோடனே பாபியலை போய் விசாரிப்போம். விசாரித்து இது பண்ணி கடைசியில் பட்டா நம்ம இல்லை அடுத்தது யாராக இருக்கும்ன்ற ஒரு இதுதான். ஓ ஜிம் வந்து கொள்ளையடிச்சிருக்காங்க. எப்போ?
When did you get here?
I've been calling you for over an hour.
Calm down. I'll take care of this.
யாரோ ஜிம் கொள்ளையடிச்சிருக்காங்க.
Looking through these papers?
I wish.
Well, I guess you'll enjoy sorting all this again.
ஒரே நிமிஷங்க சொல்கிறேன். வந்துட்டுங்க சாரி அம்மா கால் பண்ணியிருந்தாங்க. கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம். ஓகே இங்கே வந்து யாரும் திருத்தி இருக்காங்க. இது பண்ண போகிறோம். இன்வெஸ்டிகேட் பண்ணோம்.
Bingo.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a freshly signed contract.
Footprint.
What are you doing?
Do you like sardines?
Excuse me?
Do you like sardines?
அப்படின்னா மீனா? ஓகே, நியூ டிடெக்ஷன் என்னவா இருக்கும்?
It's pretty clear that Helen Moore's cigarette case was a gift from O'Leary.
இன்னொரு கூ. Wait.
If she's still in love, why does she claim she hates him? What
Yeah.
is she hiding?
ஏன் இருக்கு?
Not that I suspected otherwise, but it's obvious they weren't looking for money. Looks like the burglar isn't interested in bureaucracy.
Did they take anything?
No, although when you went in the hospital room to get your purse, did you get the gun as well?
Yes. Isn't it there? I put it back. I'd rather not go through that again.
I'm afraid I don't believe you.
Suit yourself.
அவ இருட்டா பட் இங்கதான் வச்சிருப்பான்னு சொல்ல முடியல. இதோ இந்த அண்டாக்குள்ள போட்டுட்டு நான் கண்ணு இங்கதான் வச்சேன் அப்படின்னு சொன்னானா புகைப்பிடிப்பது ரேபிஸ் உண்டாக்கும். ஓகே, க்ளூ இருக்கு.
That cunning son of a bitch. O'Leary threatened Stone with ruining Moore's career so that he'll take a dive against Yale.
Okay.
Maybe O'Leary accidentally caused the death of Yale's father. So now he tries to make up for it by secretly helping advance his career?
இருக்கலாம். என்னவா இருக்கும்? மூளை புரிஞ்சு கசக்க வேண்டியதா இருக்கு. அது ஃப்ளோக்கு
No, the footprints don't match. Or if O'Leary killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
க்ளூ இருக்கா இல்லை
Is this yours?
I think it belongs to the new cleaning lady. Mary just wasn't working out, so she left.
Clarice Freeman?
Yes. You think she did this?
இருக்கலாம் ஒரு வேளை க்ளீன் பண்ணுறதுக்கு பல குப்பை போட்டு போயிட்டாலோ கீழே போக முடியல ஓகே இப்போ போக முடியும்
Wait here, please.
ஆ கொலை கொலை கத்தி வச்சு கொண்டிருக்காங்க முடுக பார்த்தாலே தெரியுது அந்த இது கீரல்
Could be a knife wound.
ம்
The murder was brutal.
கீழே லெட்டர் இருக்கே
Ah, damn. I can just picture her saying, "Honey, I found a job. We're finally gonna make ends meet."
க்ளீனிங் லேடியை கொல்லணும் பார்த்தா குத்திட்டான் கடைசி அந்த ஃபோட்டோ பார்த்து தேய்ச்சிட்டு போயிருக்கா ஆ
I want you to call the police, Sonia, and then go straight to a friend's house. Don't even think about going home, and definitely don't come back here.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I haven't even set foot in my father's place yet.
ஓகே ஓகே யாரையும் கொண்டிருக்காங்க பட் எனக்கு என்ன இவன் மேலே தௌத்தவே இருக்கு
Good. Do you have the keys? If the murderer didn't
வாங்க
find
ப்ரோ
what
பிபி
he's
ப்ரோ
looking for,
வெல்கம்
that
ப்ரோ
might be
பிபி
his
ப்ரோ
next stop.
மோஷனல் சீனா இல்லை ப்ரோ க்ரைம் சீன் இங்கே பாருங்கள் இவன் ஜிம்முக்குள்ளே யாரும் வந்து திருதி இருக்காங்க யாரும் இன்வெஸ்டிகேட் பண்ணி வந்து மொட்டை மாதிரிக்கு வந்து பார்த்தா போனாங்க அதுக்கு கட்டி வச்சு குத்திருக்காங்க இதை பார்த்துட்டு இவன் டல்லுறா எனக்கு என்னமோ இவன் மேலே தான் சந்தேகமாகவே இருக்கு வர வேணான்னு சொல்லி வந்துருக்கா மேலே
For once, I had the keys to the place, which meant I wouldn't have to use my lockpicks or...
ஓய் உஸ்கியா Ui, bus kìa. Ui. Ini ஒரே dia. Alright. Okay, இதான் தன்னோட ரூம் போல இருக்கலாம். அதுக்குள்ள வெளியே போன சொன்ன எப்படி?
It looks like Dunn had already begun to move his things. Dunn? Thorpe? No idea. And these two, they look familiar.
ஏய் இவன் ஏர்ஃபோர்ஸில் இருக்கான். எனக்கு என்னமோ உண்மையான தான் சந்தேகமாக இருக்கு. எடே நான் என்னங்க பண்ணேன்? நான் இன்வெஸ்டிகேட்டர் ப்ரோ.
It's hard to believe that a pair of boxing fists could play something like this. Although I'm
பாத்தீங்களா
sure
எவ்வளோ அழகாக
they're
இருக்க
known
மாட்டீங்களா?
for it. As I glanced at the telephone, I remembered the weekly password for O'Leary's illegal gambling operation and the reward he had given me for telling him about Colbert and his wife. I had managed to make my own dirty money by ratting out the Eagle Pimp during our poker game. How much damage could a small bet do?
No man.
What harm could I do? Only the invisible type.
ஐ பாருடி. என்ன புக் இது? பேஸ்பால் பயோகிராஃபி படிச்சிருக்கா?
I seem to recall Fitz Randolph being a boxer, but who
ஓ
knows?
இவன் சோனியாவோட தாத்தா. இருக்கா இல்லையே. உள்ள என்ன இருக்கு? காய்கறிகள் எதுவும் இருக்கா?
Ready-made meals on airplane trays in front of the TV. Who would have thought we'd end up eating like this? Dunn died 4 days ago, and that lettuce still looks okay.
எலி.
Sardines. It's been open for a few hours.
ஓ சார்டின்ஸ் இது ப்ரோ மீனுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இந்த இதில் ஒரு பேக்டு மீல் அதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி
Of
சீல்
course.
செக்ஷன்.
Now I see how Dunn bought the apartment he was going to share with Mary. This place has to be empty in 2 weeks for the new owners. I wonder if Sonia knows about this.
அது இது இல்லைங்க, ஆடு. வேற இது ஒன்று இருக்கு. க்ளூ. யாரா இருக்கும்?
It's pretty clear that the burglar came by the house before heading to the gym, which means he
Naruto and
probably
Blade.
didn't find
Hello
what
bro,
he was
welcome to the
looking
stream.
for in here.
I'm mental. Hello mental bro. ஐ I tell many days stumble cash put. நீங்கள் சொன்ன போட்டேன் ப்ரோ.
Could this be the
நீங்கள்
urge
வரல
for
நினைக்கிறேன்.
Sonia's interest in business management?
அதுக்கப்புறமா போடுறேன் ப்ரோ. கம்மிங் டியூஸ்டே போடுறேன். டியூஸ்டே ஆர் டுமாரோ ஆர் சண்டே இந்த 3 நாள் ஏதாச்சும் ஒன்று வரும். பாருங்க. ஃப்ராங்க் பாப்பாலியா
One of the very few teen idols who only got better with age.
டோன்ட் சொல்லி ப்ரோ, இந்த 3 நாள் ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு நாள் போட்டுறேன்.
What's this doing here?
சோனர் ஒரு ரூமு. ஒன்றுமே இல்லை. என் பெட்ரூம் போவே இல்லையே.
Elaine. I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake.
ஓகே, ஜன்னோட ஒய்ஃப் இருந்திருக்காங்க போல. நைஸ், நல்ல பெயிண்டிங்.
No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting anywhere. I need to talk with Sonia, and maybe with her uncle Tim.
It brings back, I don't know.
Good memories?
An optimist, are we? It's like remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque landscapes, and yet the light is faint and the air is still, the calm before the storm.
I'm not sure I follow.
Maybe you're lucky and don't know what hardship looks like. Or, no. The opposite would be much too sad. We met in the army. We were all professional athletes. They called us the Olympic Five.
Olympic 5, aha.
Who's the guy on the right?
Angus Mitchell, our combat medic, and a doctor with the New York Warriors. It was Spanow who got him assigned to our platoon.
Hey, isn't that Craig Spano? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yes, indeed. Our captain. He was the oldest after all.
பாத்தீங்களா, ஏஜென்ட் இவங்க தான்டா ஏஜென்ட்.
He was an
ஏஜென்ட் விக்ரம் படத்துல வர மாதிரி இவங்க தான்டா ஏஜென்ட்ஸ்.
that he said baseball was his family. He was the one who had Mitchell assigned to our platoon.
This is agent idiot. என்னன்னு தெரியலையே.
Who's the guy on the left?
Victor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
Okay, let me introduce you the agents. இவர்ரா ஏஜென்ட் crocodile, ஏர்ஃபோர்ஸில் இருந்தவர். இவர் ஏஜென்ட் மங்கி, ஏர்ஃபோர்ஸில் கேப்டனாக இருந்தவர். இவர்னா ஏஜென்ட் கழுகு இல்லை கொக்கரகோ, ஏஜென்ட் கொக்கரகோ. இவர் வந்து டாக்டர் இருந்தார். இவர் தான் வந்து ஏஜென்ட் லைன், இவருமே ஏர்ஃபோர்ஸோட இருந்தார். இவர் தான் வந்து ஏஜென்ட் சீட்டா ஆர் ஜோர்டன் அப்படிம்பாங்க. தி மோஸ்ட் கில்லர்டு மெம்பர்.
What about you?
I had just signed with the Milestones. I hadn't even played my first game, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
And you did. The cop at the hospital sure seemed happy to be the proud owner of a Tim Ironarm Thorpe autograph.
Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming Tim Iron Legs Thorpe?
What happened?
I fought the Nazis for 2 years, up there in the sky, over Europe. And I never set foot in a field hospital. 3 years later, I crossed the street without looking. And look at me now.
கார் வைக்கிட்டா
Was Dunn already boxing?
Yes, he was. I had already seen him fight before I even met him. He was as humble in the ring as he was in life. He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving. And the footwork, pure dancing. You could almost hear the music. The song would play until his opponent was exhausted. Then came the drum roll, followed by Dunn's victory by KO.
What happened to all of them?
Zhukovsky died the same day they injured Dunn. Dunn received an honorable discharge and came home. He quit boxing and opened his gym. Mitchell was redeployed to a field hospital. Spano and I continued in the same unit, but nothing was ever the same. You see what I meant with the last day of summer. And after the war, well, who the hell cares?
கண்ணு சொக்குது தூக்கம் வருது
What happened to Mitchell after the war?
Mitchell?
தூக்கம் வருது
Who knows? We lost touch. I hope he's doing well.
What happened to Spano?
Well, you've seen the billboards. He made it big time. When I was forced to retire, I got him some advertising deals. That's how I founded this agency. But then, something happened to him. He became sullen. He fell out of shape, and slowly but surely lost touch with reality. He withdrew from public life and broke off our friendship. Haven't heard from him in, 3 years? And believe me, I've tried to contact him.
You think Spano might have been involved in Dunn's death?
Spano? No way. He and Dunn were always... Well, Spano's changed so much that it's hard to say.
ஓ ஓகே
I think I saw Mitchell not too long ago, but I can't remember where.
Seriously? Please try to remember. I'd love to hear from him again.
I'll do my best.
Allow me to double your wage. You have to find the murderer. Maybe Dunn stayed in touch with Mitchell or Spano. Maybe even with both. But he never told me anything. Maybe Sonia knows.
I doubt it, but that's not the only question I've got for her. May I?
சரி இந்த கொலை யாருன்னா பண்ணியிருப்பா யாரானா இருப்பா நியூ டிடெக்ஷன்
Yes.
Sonia,
No, she's not here. Who's calling?
where is she?
ஓ இவனு இங்கடா இருக்காளா ஏய் கீழே வந்துடாத
Was your father still in...
Have you ever wished you'd never been born?
What?
ம்
I live with that constant thought.
Then we're both in the same boat. First time was right after moving to New York. I hated my mother. She was the reason we moved from the countryside and the smell of freshly mowed grass to this dirty city and the smell of medicine. Her medicine. The second time was after she died. I hated myself for having hated her before, for not having loved her enough. The third time was when my father shut himself off. I hated him for that, for abandoning me, for giving in to the booze. Now he's dead, so take a guess.
You've realized just how much you really loved him.
I guess so. But that's not the worst of it. The problem is I don't know how to live without hating him. Over the last few years, everything I've done was meant to push my father far away. To avoid being like him. To avoid making his same mistakes. Without him, I just don't know who I am.
Okay.
And you won't even let me hate Bobby. Which might actually help me.
ஒரே நிமிஷம் guys, நான் வந்துடுறேன்.
I need someone to...
எஸ் வந்துட்டேன் guys. இது பண்ணலாம்.
Lame. Without that someone, I have only myself to hate.
யாருமே இல்லை இப்போ உனக்கு.
I'll find the person who did this. I promise.
Let me have my doubts. Although, you've already come so far. I'm sorry I haven't been a little more grateful.
In any case, you shouldn't hate yourself. You are... No, you have such good qualities. You're as smart as you are kind.
That's what my father used to say. Why would you think that?
You try too hard to hide the letter, but I'm a detective.
Anyway, can we just drop the subject? Did you go to my father's apartment?
Yes, the thief went there before coming to the gym, which leads me to believe he didn't find what he was looking for.
And what was he looking for?
That's what I intend to find out, with your help. Your dad had great taste in music.
You think? Let me guess. The same taste you have, right?
Exactly.
You don't know how happy that makes me.
I saw your old room.
That's embarrassing. Stop, or I'll end up hating you.
I found a baseball glove with Spano's autograph in your room.
Oh, I've never seen it. My father must have put it there, although I don't remember him having a signed glove.
Did the abacus inspire you to dabble in finances?
The most useful gift anybody has ever given me.
A gift from your Uncle Tim?
He used to say that in this day and age, a woman should know how to count. My father didn't agree, but he didn't oppose it either. People thought he was a liberal because of his attitude towards racial issues. But at home, things were different.
I'm also a fan of Frank Papalia.
Oh yeah, the poster. I only liked him because my father thought he was too modern. But I'm glad we agree. I thought you shared my father's taste in music.
It's odd that there are practically no toys or memories of your childhood in the room, except for a small music box.
That box? It might just be my last happy memory. It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here.
ஓகே, அவங்க அம்மா அந்த பெயிண்டிங் வரைஞ்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
I loved reading stories about pirates.
ஆஹா.
So my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing. X marks the spot, so I dug to find my treasure. I loved the music it played. The ballerina and the little secret compartment. Oh, the secrets I kept in there.
I think it's the first time I heard you call your father Daddy.
Really?
சின்ன வயசுல இருக்கும் பிடிச்சிருக்கு, அவங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்கு. என்ன இல்லைன்னா ஆஃப் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கு.
I found a picture taken during the war.
The Olympic 5.
Did you meet any of them besides your father and uncle?
Well, Uncle Tim actually isn't my uncle.
No?
He and my father loved each other like brothers. Did he tell you that he saved his life?
Your father saved Thorpe?
They were flying over Brittany in a 3-unit fighter plane. Zukovsky was the pilot, my father was the co-pilot, and my uncle manned the machine gun.
Okay.
Suddenly, enemy fire killed Zukovsky and injured my father, which is why he never boxed again. My uncle jumped out of the gun turret, ran to the cockpit, and managed to pilot the plane to safety. Oh, the times my father told me that story. And now...
You still have your uncle.
Yes, I guess you're right. Maybe he can also save me.
Did you ever meet Spano? What can you tell me about him?
I think I saw him once, but I was just a little girl. I think my uncle turned him into a star. That was a long time ago.
Did you ever meet Mitchell, the doctor?
Mitchell? The lizard? No, never. Why?
Oh, nothing. I think I've seen him somewhere. Your father sold his apartment. The new owners move in 2 weeks.
What?
I'm sorry. I think he used the money to buy a new place with Mary Purnell. You'll have to talk to her sooner or later.
Yes. I guess I owe it to my father in spite of it all.
Are you cold?
A little. Maybe I should go. Anyway. Thanks for the company.
ஐயோ ஒருமே கிளிக் பண்ணியே போயிடுச்சு.
I knew I was looking at a solution, but what exactly needed solving?
During war, done as well. Olympic 5.
Maybe Dunn used the same hiding place once more.
Hey! பின்னாடி போறாரு. பின்னாடி பாரு.
I'll never understand why
Apadi.
detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
No.
Personally, I prefer to save my breath for the final roar.
Cha. வரண்டா டேய் பைப்பு முக்கா டேய்.
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals
தள்ளி விட்டானே என்ன பண்ணுவேன்
What a waste of breath.
ஐயோ தள்ளிட்டான்
I prefer to save my breath for the final roar.
டக்குன்னு பண்ணுவாரு ஆறாட டேய் பைப்பு முக்கா டேய் பிளே போறானே டேய் டேய்
I'll never
அடிதானே
understand why detectives and criminals bust
மெடிக்கார கைடாடே
What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
ஐயோ போடு மண்டையில போடு அப்படிதான் நைட் சோனியா நீ எப்படி அடிக்கலாம் ஏய் ஏன் ஒர்க் ஆகல போயிட்டான் நான் பண்ணானே வரான் கம்மா வரானா பின்னாடி போறாரே
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the picture.
டேய் பைப்பு முக்கா ஐயோ கைடா டேய் கைடா கை போ மண்டையில வாங்கு அப்பா பைப்பு முக்கா கமான் சோனியா ஐயோ அது போட்டானே நீ எப்படி அவளை அடிக்கலாம்
It's
Brrr,
not
அடிக்கலாம் அவளை
credibility in the screenplay that bothers me.
ஏய் ஐயோ அம்மா
Plus,
என்ன யாருன்னு நினச்சேன் நான் நீ யாருன்னு நினச்சேன் நீ நான் கேட்குறேன்
talks to you
Blacksad நான்
you know you're up against
நம்பர் 1 டிடெக்டிவ் போ அப்படிக்கா போ மேலே வா
And if he doesn't even say, help me please,
கோடு சேர்ந்து இழுக்க பார்க்குறான் போ பட்டக்கு ஸ்டைல் வாங்கி சாப்பிடு போ ஹலோ ப்ரோ மாஸ்டர் ப்ரோ வெல்கம் ப்ரோ ஜே ஹாய் ஹலோ ப்ரோ மாஸ்டர் ப்ரோ மாஸ்டர் ப்ரோ கொலையாளி யாருன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டேன் ப்ரோ அந்த பைப்பு மூக்காண்டா கொலையாளி பறிச்சிருக்கானே
What did they say?
nothing serious. I lost another one of my 9 lives. Oh, this hurts.
Got many left?
I'm in the red. He hasn't woken up yet?
Nope. We're gonna be here a while. Vulpine, 7 letters.
Devious?
You think that's the same thing? I don't know. Sounds a bit off to me.
கையில் ஏதோ கட்டு போட்டிருக்காங்களா இவன்டா நேரா ஷூ ஓகே Okay.
Wait, I know. Vulpine, 7 letters. Cunning. What are you looking for?
Nothing. Will he live?
Cunning.
So what have you found out?
Randall Lee. Apparently in love with our penitentiary system, judging by the frequency of his visits. Theft.
எப்படா
assault,
சாப்பிடுவே நீ
extortion. You know, minor
அங்கிருந்து
things. of the sort.
தொண்டைக்கு போறதுக்கே 2 மணி நேரம் ஆகுமே
Always works alone. He's never ratted out his employers, provided they exist. Did you find anything? Is this our man? Do you have proof?
Looks like we know who tore his pants following Clarice Freeman up to the rooftop.
என்ன கொண்டிருக்கான். என்ன கொண்டிருக்கான். மனசாட்சி இருக்கணும் உனக்கு.
Tear in them. I found a piece of that same fabric at the gym, on the stairs that lead to the rooftop where we found the second body.
Makes sense, but how many pairs of ripped pants are walking around New York City? I don't call that evidence.
அடடா.
The guy who broke into the gym in Dunn's place has a thing for sardines. Did you smell his breath?
Right, because there's only one sardine fanatic on this side of the Hudson. I need something more.
Yeah.
I saw footprints from those very same shoes next to both the gym murders.
Unless you're telling me that shoe is a limited edition, I'm gonna need something else.
அடேய்.
One of the thugs that attacked me the other night had a snout just like his.
I'm sorry, but you can't incriminate someone based solely on species. What else you got?
What more do you need? I've given you 4 pieces of evidence.
None of which are conclusive.
He tried to throw me off the rooftop.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. He's our man.
No, he's not our man.
Make up your mind.
He's just a puppet. Someone is pulling his strings.
Could it be Yale?
He's hiding something for sure, but I don't think he did it. By the way, was he discharged? His room is empty.
They let him out yesterday. He's in police custody now. You can tell he's an athlete. Made quite the comeback. Anyone else would have taken 10 times as long. Anyway, he better be fine. You know they've ordered me to escort him to Madison Square Garden on the day of the fight.
That's the first I hear of it.
Quick, what do you want? Good cop or bad cop?
I'm the good guy.
Good cop.
Good thing someone took out the trash.
Huh?
No wonder you were saved by garbage, you piece of trash. But you're gonna wish it hadn't.
Go to hell, you dog. Don't pay any attention to Flatfeet, Mr. Lee. Yeah, you're in a tight spot, but there's always a way out. We have proof that you killed Joe Dunn and Clarice Freeman. I'll call your bluff. You ain't got nothing.
Are you acquainted with our usual witness program? For a modest sum, they'll say they saw your sorry snout when and where we tell them to.
We're no strangers to false evidence. We could arrest your sorry ass for more crimes than you've committed.
Although it is odd that my partner won't offer you a deal in exchange for telling us who hired you.
What can you offer me? How much is your life worth to you?
Don't pay attention to him, Mr. Lee. We aren't vigilantes. But we can significantly reduce your sentence.
You're pathetic. Is that why you never got in the police force, Blacksad? Did you fail the good cop, bad cop test? I won't say a word. And believe me, you stand to lose. Care for a piece of advice? If I were you, I'd fear for my life.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that...
Whoa!
கொண்டுட்டாங்க.
Watch out!
யாரு என்ன கொண்டாங்க? என்ன பண்றானா? இருக்கு. ஓகே.
I'm afraid that...
Whoa!
Watch out!
ஓகே யாரா இருக்கும்? இங்க இருக்கணும். அண்டோ இங்க நாங்க சொல்ல முடியுமா? வாய்ப்பே இல்லை. அல்ல ப்ரோ ஜுன் ப்ரோ அங்க ப்ரோ ஜுன் ப்ரோ போயிட்டான்டா. இங்கிருந்து எப்போ நாங்கள் சொல்ல முடியும்?
Luckily, Smirnov's wound wasn't as bad as Randall's. Unfortunately, the police found nothing on the nearby rooftops.
பார் கையில குண்டு அடி வாங்கி சிகரெட் குடிக்கிறானே, அவனுக்கு கன்ஃபார்ம் டிராபி சொல்றான்.
It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates, so my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing.
இன்னும் பார்க்கணுமா? என்ன இது? இதான் ட்ரெஷர் மேப்பா?
Bing bang!
Hello, Smirnoff residence.
You're
Let's get
dead.
here.
No, I got you with my lasso.
Can you quiet down, kids?
Dunn got killed for stirring the hornet's nest.
And you confessed your crime.
Kids, please.
He'd been investigating athletes for months, including Helen Moore and Al Stone, among others. Dunn's notes aren't all that clear. I'm not sure what he was after, but I'd say we're facing a widespread...
ஒரே நிமிஷங்க. இப்போ கேட்குறா கைஸ். எஸ் கேட்குது. எஸ் வந்துட்டேன். வந்து என்ன பண்ணலாம்?
Corruption case.
Well, if you're right, there could be some dangerous evidence. Bring it here ASAP.
அங்கே கொண்டு வர
Sure,
சொல்கிறான்.
there's something important that I need to finish first.
ஓகே, கரப்ஷனுக்கு அகேன்ஸ்டாக இருந்திருக்கான்.
I wanted to follow a certain lead on my own before Smirnov had the chance to see anything. According to his notebook, Dunn had seen Craig Spano at Sam's diner just 4 days before his death.
Get out of here, pussy!
I have some questions for you.
Oh, well, maybe I don't have answers for a pussy.
It might have been easier to slap the information out of him, but I decided to trust in a universal truth. Everyone is guilty of something. You don't know who I am, right?
Don't know and don't care. Come on, spit it out.
I'm John H. Blackmore, Public Health Inspector.
Oh, yeah, right. There are some real freaks around here, so I have to confirm, you know? Have you eaten? Dinner's on the house.
ஆட இது வேற.
And put my health at risk? Too many food poisoning cases on your record, sir. Will you cooperate?
Sure, go ahead. Your call. Always at your disposal, Inspector. Ask away.
Fear turned him soft and made him talk. Sure enough, Dunn had been there a few days back with a chimpanzee who matched Spano's description. Apparently, the guy still lived with his father. Dunn said he couldn't stay there a day more. For the time being, he would move into his place.
Wait a minute. What does Public Health Services have to do with that shit?
அது அது ஒன்றும் இல்லை அது.
The
Hello,
chimp
bro,
had
Pippa, bro.
food poisoning,
But
Come
wait,
back.
He didn't even eat.
which is even worse.
பிஜிஎம் தான் செம்ம மாசாக இருக்குது. ப்ரோ அது எந்த டைட்டில் ட்ராக் பிஜிஎம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அது செம்மையாக இருக்கும் இந்த கேமுக்கு.
Dunn had taken Spano to his place. I wanted to believe that when Randall Lee broke into the apartment, Spano fled to his former address. But where could that be?
இதாடா இருக்கும் இதுவும். அப்பனா I would guess இதுவும்
I gotcha. If the living have rich and poor neighborhoods, so do the dead. In the mid-19th century, Greenwood became the resting place to the city's most distinguished citizens. Thinkers, scientists, writers, inventors, artists, businessmen, politicians, police officers, thieves, pimps, and murderers.
எல்லாரும் எங்க இருக்காங்களா?
Here lie the bodies of the soulless minds that raised New York from the ground up.
ஓ, அப்புறம்
Now I know
சுடுகாடா?
where to go to become somebody in the Big Apple.
சுடுகாடா எப்படி இருக்கு? சுடுகாடுல ஏங்க லைட்லாம் போட்டு வச்சிருக்கீங்க? சுடுகாடுல வேற ஒரு ஃபார்ம் மாறிடாடு.
A Celtic cross. Supposedly, the ring keeps the devil at bay by reflecting the sunlight. Really handy at this time of the day.
இதுதான் இருக்கும். அடே என்னடா சின்ன கண்ட்ரோல் இருக்கு. ஓ, இதுவா இருக்குமோ? ஃபுல்லா பேஸ்பால் இது மாதிரி ஷூட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்களே.
The four bases guarding their father.
இதாடா இருக்கணும்.
According to the book I found at Dunn's place, fans of the sport leave baseballs on Bradwick's tomb to pay their respects.
Horror
It's
baseball.
strange that I don't see any.
போட்டிருக்கே.
Maybe they're gone with the wind, or somebody claimed them as part of their inheritance.
அதேதான்.
It'd be even better with a skull between the bats.
இன்னும் இருக்கு, என்னன்னு தெரியல. சாப்பாட்டு இது கூட இப்படி செஞ்சு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன்.
I've never trusted angels. When they fall, the world falls with them.
என்னது
Still hot.
யார் இருக்காங்க மேல ஒரே நிமிஷங்க எஸ் வந்துட்டேங்க இந்த லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீமில் அப்படி எனக்கு மக்கார் பண்ணுது வீட்டில் வந்துட்டாங்க யாரும் வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு வந்துட்டேன் வாங்க நம்ம கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம் மேலே யார் இருக்காங்க அண்டோ இவன் மாட்டினா ஒரே நிமிஷம் சாரி வந்துட்டேன். கேட்குதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். வாய்ஸ் செக். கேட்குதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். எஸ் கேட்குது. நைஸ். வாங்க கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம். இவன் கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டான். தாரிக் தில்ல பார்த்தீங்களா?
I found a baseball glove at Joe Dunn's place. A glove signed by a great star. I couldn't believe my luck. I'm investigating a case of sports corruption. I think a considerable amount of athletes are involved, both current celebrities and former stars. Joe Dunn met with someone at the diner, close to his gym. Then he took that person to his house, so that he didn't have to live at the cemetery.
இவன் அப்படியே அந்த
Guess the person's identity.
இவங்கிட்ட மங்கி கிட்ட பேசுகிறான். ஒரு கன்ஃபார்ம் ரேவிஸ் வரும் போ.
Marley's
வந்துருச்சு.
are the absolute worst.
வரங்க.
Who are you?
I'm John Blacksad, private investigator.
How's Joe?
One question at a time. It's my turn.
Your turn.
Why are you hiding here?
Because I fear for my life. Because this is the only place where I feel safe. Because Joe took me to his home. But they went looking for me there too.
What did he want from you? And who wants to kill you?
One question at a time. How's Joe?
What would happen if I told him the truth? Would he lose it? Could I take that chance? Joe Dunn is dead. Murdered.
I told you, Joe. How did it happen?
One question at a time. My turn.
ரிலாக்ஸ் ஆகிவிட்றா.
What did Dunn want from you?
He wanted to know who was playing dirty in the sporting business. Dirtier than usual, that is. Wrecked lives, careers, ruined at the top of the game. He wanted to know if the same had happened to me. He wanted to know if the end of my career and my disappearance had anything to do with all that. He wanted me to confirm who was behind it all. The guy who had him killed. Our old friend, the surgeon.
ஓகே.
Is Mitchell the surgeon? Is he the person behind all of this? That surgeon you mentioned, is he...
My turn.
அந்த
I
டாக்டர்
wanna know why I should trust you.
Do it for Joe Dunn, our common friend. It's my turn. That surgeon that you mentioned, is he in this photo I got here? Ow! Hey!
ஓடிட்டானா?
Hey, that toss was...
தெரியும்.
Both my ear and my self-esteem would hurt for days. But at least I had a new lead to follow. The surgeon. The bastard had avoided my scrutiny by passing as a hospital doctor. But now, all of my senses were on guard. No matter how good the disguise or how well he hid, I would find him.
So, what you're saying is, 1, there's a corruption scandal involving all kinds of athletes. 2, our puppet master is a surgeon named Mitchell, a man who happened to fight in the war with Dunn, right?
Every lead I've found points to him.
Anyway, where was I? Number 3, right? 3. Since Dunn was on his trail, Mitchell hired an anteater to get rid of him. Then, since you were also shaking the wasp's nest, he went after you. But the anteater made a mistake, and Mitchell killed him to cover his own tracks. And, wait, 4. The key to all this lies with a common friend of Dunn's and Mitchell's, Craig Spenow. Do you really trust him?
Đang
You're not sure, are you?
à
Well, pay attention. I've got my own theory. 4. No, I mean 5. Dunn was murdered 4 days after taking Speno to his house. If that doesn't make him suspect, makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it could make sense.
Ha! Who's the detective now? Let's follow up with the suspects. You told Smirnoff that even though you're sure Yale is innocent, you think he's hiding something. But what about O'Leary? 6.
இல்ல இல்லையே என்னவா நடக்கணும். Yes.
O'Leary wouldn't have sent Randall to kill Dunn. He would have dragged him to his basement, given him his little speech, and then killed him himself. Nah, I know O'Leary, and he wouldn't have sent a hitman. He would have taken matters into his own hands.
What about Cassidy? 7, right?
என்னவா இருக்கும்? Cassidy acts recklessly by impulse.
I think it's safe to rule out Cassidy as Dunn's murderer. He seems too impulsive to have planned such a twisted crime. Whoever planned the whole thing knew the suicide theory would fall through, so he manipulated the clues to incriminate Yale. Cassidy is too impulsive to pull off such an intricate plan.
So, you're right. Mitchell is the one pulling the strings. And you know why? Because in novels, the murderer is always someone the detective knows from the beginning.
Well, that could be the case in British novels. You know, where everyone in the mansion where the murder took place is a suspect. But this might just be an American whodunit, where the detective doesn't even meet the culprit until the last scene.
You mean we still don't know who's pulling the strings?
I didn't say that. How did it go with Helen Moore?
I didn't get anything, even though it started out really well. I asked to interview her along with her boyfriend, Al Stone. Since I'm a big shot, they were happy to oblige. Perfect. Now, time for the interview. I'll go back and forth so you don't get bored. So, who goes first? Here's one for Helen. Can you tell us how much Champies pays you to endorse them?
Sure, honey. They pay me much more than I'd ask them for. In fact, Champies is so delightfully delicious that I'd even do it for free. Does that answer your question?
Nope.
Nonsense. We both know it does.
Okay, now. Here's a question for Al. In just 12 days, the contender will try to steal your belt. Any thoughts on your fight against Yale?
Yeah, sure.
My Al is going to kick that thug's behind. Isn't that so, honey?
Yeah, well, we'll see. No such thing as a weak rival.
Nonsense. You are and will be world champion. Next question.
Moving on. Okay, Helen. What can you say about the rumors that claim you were in a relationship with Desmond O'Leary?
Oh, honey. It would be such a shame to mention that shady character in your article, wouldn't it?
Well, why?
I'm sure your newspaper would hate to fire someone as talented as you.
Oh. Okay. Now what? So, Al. Your manager is Frank Cassidy, president of the Boxing Managers Association of New York. According to him, only boxers working with member managers should be allowed to compete. What do you think about that?
We never talk politics, honey. Athletes should steer clear of controversy and stay focused on their sport. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, one more question. And
Al, honey, can you answer it? I've gotta go say hi to a fan. I'll be right back, Mr. Pulitzer.
Wait. You mean she stopped smiling when that fan showed up?
yeah.
Could you describe him for me?
I'll be able to show you something as soon as I'm done developing these pictures. And actually, I thought it was odd too. So while I continued to interview Stone, I managed to take some pictures of Moore and whoever her mysterious fan was.
Okay, still blur.
All right, so where were we? Let's get that picture taken. Turn around and show me those biceps from behind.
Like that?
That's it.
Ah. Mhm.
Wait, I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll take another one. What's with me today? Don't move, please. Now we got it. Should we keep at it? In just 12 days, the contender will try to steal your belt. Any thoughts on your fight against Yale?
Well, supposedly the odds are in my favor, but there's no such thing as a weak rival. And, you know, Bobby Yale might be young and going through a rough patch.
DeFi Gaming waiting.
He's
Hi
had
bro.
an
DeFi bro.
amazing
Welcome to
streak,
the
so
stream.
I'll do my best.
Are you ever jealous about sharing your sweetheart with America?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm jealous, but I know that someone so popular and honest can draw the wrong kind of attention. There are plenty of people who would love to put an end to her career, so it's not easy.
Your manager is Frank Cassidy, president of the Boxing Managers Association of New York. According to him, only boxers working with member managers should be allowed to compete. What do you think about that?
Cassidy is a great manager, really. No complaints there. And the work he's putting in as president of the association is really valuable. But, I don't know, maybe in this case, Joe Dunn was right. Wait, no. Could you keep that last comment off the record? You know, on the down low.
My lips are sealed. I'm going to take one more, all right? Let's see what you think about this. Close your eyes and rest your chin on your fist. The boxing thinker.
Like these?
Exactly. What's up with me? Stand still. I'll take it again. I can't seem to get it right.
Okay.
Don't move.
அது ஏதோ ரிசார்ட் மாதிரியே இருந்துச்சு.
It's about time. Finally, we're all set.
Wait. So, are you telling me the photos are developed? Or is that what you said to Stone?
Both. Just look.
Who's that guy?
I know he's not a fan. You should have seen her face when she saw him.
Who's that guy?
I know he's not a fan. You should have seen her face when she saw him. How much do you think each bicep weighs?
A lot. But less than your tongue.
You're hilarious.
I've seen that matchbox before.
இது அந்த டாக்டர் ஒருத்தர்ல டாக்டரேடா.
Wait. That's him.
Who?
Mitchell, the surgeon.
Seriously?
சர்ஜன் தான்.
We got him.
Not yet.
Right. We still have to find him. Hey, pal. Did you hear what I just said? We need to keep looking at all those pictures. We need a clue that'll take us to Mitchell. Hey, see? There. Just like I was saying.
Plumber tools. Specialist.
Brawls aren't even the worst part of my job. Sure, you may take a beating, but at least you get the chance to defend yourself. But when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out. Your legs cramp up,
காலெல்லாம்
back and
பிச்சுக்கிச்சு.
neck feels stiff.
முடுக்கு
Your
வலிக்குது,
entire
கழுத்து
body
பிச்சுக்கிச்சு.
aches to be somewhere else. It's boring.
பெட்ல போட்டு தூங்கணும்னு தோணுது போல.
People were finally leaving the place. The bar was about to close. And I hadn't seen Mitchell go in or out. I had no choice.
I see you took me up on my invitation. And you're smart. You knew not to come until my anti-fur regulars had all cleared out.
I can't say no to good advice.
Or good bourbon.
இவன் இருங்க அந்த பார்ல இது போக்குறான்னுமே அவன் கூட.
Here's looking at you, Mr. What was your name?
As far as I knew, La Iguana always stayed neutral. He played poker with Cassidy. But his joint was used as a gambling drop-off for O'Leary's operation. Did it make sense to keep faking it? Or was it too dangerous not to?
ஐயோ.
Well, same difference. Here at La Iguana, we don't care who you are, much less who you'd like to be.
கண்ட்ரோலர் வேற.
You're natural. That sure beats your poker game.
This here's much easier. No cheating.
You barely flinched when Cassidy decided to teach that ego a lesson.
What do you want a fella to say? I was too flabbergasted to be surprised, to be honest. These things don't happen in Texas.
Damn it.
Well, nobody's perfect. Tell me, what do you really want with Cassidy? I can't say it's clear to me.
ஒரே நிமிஷம்.
I'm looking at...
ஒரே நிமிஷம். Yes. Okay. Anon bro. Hello bro, Anon bro. Welcome bro. Anon bro.
Don't worry about it. I was only curious. So, what about me?
கூப்பிடுறாங்க. ஒரே நிமிஷங்க.
What do you want from me? No one comes to La Iguana just to drink and play.
இங்க ஹெட்ஃபோன் ஆஃப்ல வச்சுட்டு இருக்கேன். சாரி guys.
Dr. Angus Mitchell.
What for?
Yes. ஃபோன் சுவிட்ச் ஆஃப் ஆயிடுச்சு. சார்ஜ் போட்டுருக்கேன். சாரி. என்ன பண்ண தெரியலையே.
You don't want to tell me?
போச்சு.
All right. I don't have time to explain how things work here at La Iguana, but I'll be blunt. Not this way.
You don't understand. I have to talk to him or else.
Or else what?
I got friends in high places. Friends you don't want to meet.
Oh, and you don't think I do? You think this dump would still be open otherwise? Anything else?
I don't think
Lieutenant Buttercup.
Cassidy would be too happy about the role this here dump plays in old Leary's gambling operation. You follow me?
Son of a bitch. All right. Give me your phone number, and I'll give you a call when Mitchell shows up.
No. You're gonna call him right now, and you're gonna give him this message. But when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out. Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff, your entire body aches to be somewhere else.
But no.
It's boring and repetitive. It's so bad that your thoughts spiral in a never-ending loop. Like when you're stuck in your car, on surveillance duty. The owner of La Iguana was supposed to tell Mitchell that a certain anteater was still alive, and that it was only a matter of time before he ratted him out. With a bit of luck, that would make him nervous enough to force his hand.
Okay.
Now all I had to do was follow him.
ஃபோனை சுவிட்ச் ஆன் பண்ணுறேன். வந்துட்டோம். ஃபாலோ பண்ணிட்டே. இங்கே பண்ணிருக்கான். இங்கே தான் வீரா இருக்குமோ? யார் இவன்? ஓ, இவன் தான் அந்த அசாசன் போல, ஹிட்மேனாக இருக்கும். இல்லைனா வேற ஒரு ஹிட்மேனை ஒரு புதுசாக ஹேர் பண்ணியிருக்கான் போல. ரெண்டுலாம் சொந்தா இருக்கும். இந்த ஷர்ட்டு நம்ம அரைச்சி போட்டுவேன்.
We'll be just fine, don't worry. Gil, stand guard right here. If the cat shows up, you know what to do. I'll be back in an hour.
ஓகே கில்லே பார்க்கல போயிட்டான்.
Could I take him by surprise from over there? Although I don't know how I'd get there.
ஏன்னா டேரக்டாக போனால் கையில் கன்று வச்சுருக்கான், விட்டுருவான். மேலே எப்படி ஏறுறது? படிக்கட்டு இருக்கு, இப்படிக்கா போகணுமா? இல்லை லைட் இருக்கே. முடியல. இல்லை இந்த சைடு இல்லை, அந்த சைடு தான் போகணும். கரெக்டாக உள்ள நினைக்கிறேன். இன்னும் எவ்வளோ பெரிய இடமா இருக்கு. என்ன பண்றது? ஒரு அந்த எல்லோ கலர் ஒர்க்மோ அதேதான். RTLT. ஓகே. அப்படியே போகிறோம், அவனை இதை வச்சு எடுத்து தூக்குறோம். பட் நம்ம பிளான் பண்ண அது இல்லை. மேலே போகிறான். ஏறு. அவ்வளோதான். இப்போ நைஸாக போய் அரைச்சி தூக்க வேண்டியதான். ஐயோ, கொண்டு போட்டான். பண்ணலாம். வெடி படாலும் சுற்றுறான். திரும்பி இருக்க முடிச்சு சொல்ல மாட்டான்னு பார்த்தேன். சுற்றுறான். என்ன பண்ணணும்? இந்த கார்டு எடுத்துக்கணும். கொத்துற மலையிலையும் வேலாட்சின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒன்று இருக்கான் பாருங்க. ஒரு டிடெக்டிவ்.
I did mess up a guy's face with an extinguisher once, but this kind is too heavy for my current needs.
புல்லட் ஷீல்டு. அவ்வளோதான். போகிற மூக்கில் இழுத்துட்டு வா. இவன் மேல இருந்து பாடிட்டே இருக்கான். எஸ், அந்த இடத்துல வச்சிருக்கோம்.
What does this place have to hide?
சரி, நம்ம அப்படியே இதை வந்து அடுத்த ஸ்ட்ரீம்கிட்ட கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம். எஸ், இவனோட கொலை வழக்குனா இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக போயிட்டுருக்கு. எஸ், ஸோ நம்ம இதோட முடிச்சுக்கொள்ளலாங்க. எஸ், தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் வாட்சிங். இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சா லைக் பண்ணி கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்கள். நான் உங்களை நாளைக்கு பார்க்குறேன். தட்டா, பை பை, சி யூ, குட் நைட், தட்டா.